Good evening, not with the Croiser. Welcome back to the channel. Apologies for a few days of absence. I've been on holiday. It's been very pleasant, but things are a little bit behind. Let's have a look at things. Firstly, let's do the Mechanoid Salmon. So I'm guaranteed to get Terminus, I believe. I think he's long overdue. So Bing, Terminus. Oh, no, I got Rover. Well, I suppose at least it's an event hero. I've already got a Rover, of course. Didn't get any of the ones that are actually particularly useful, but hey, that would have been surprised if I would. A lot of 5 stars now, aren't there? Look at them. Anyway, there we go. So I didn't get any of them, but an event summon anyway. We're actually here for the event. Not the event, the raid tournament. No, I'm not going to be continuing on this one. Basically, it's been a bit random, this raid tournament. Essentially, I've done 14 out of possible 20 attacks. So a lot of the time I haven't remembered to hit. A couple have been busy. Defence is holding at C. That's not too bad, actually, considering. So some wins, some loses. So my defence team's obviously done something right. Let's just jump into it, really. Let's see what we're up against. Yeah, I mean, the obvious thing is to go for, what do you call it? I can't talk today. The obvious thing is to go for a purple tank, and they haven't done that. Buff boosting is sort of reasonably good with some buff boosting heroes that I've got. Rudolph, does Rudolph do a buff? I know he does a defense down thing. I don't know if he does a buff. This might kill him with a bit of luck. No, not quite enough. Oh, that will. There we are. So he's already out. And then I'm already boosted with an attack up, which should sort of double effect given the what do you call it? Buff boosting. It sort of doubles it up to a significantly more effective attack. Should just really be a case of finishing these two off. The blunderbuss effect should be enough there. Generally, just sort of a case of actually just getting contacts with them. I think they'll be dead in 1, maybe 2 turns. No, dragged on for a little longer than I was thinking. Not activating, what's his name, Crockett just this second, mainly because he was already active. Now I need to reactivate him. Quite a nice hero, Crockett, in a lot of ways. Quite versatile, good booster and whatever else have you. Okay, this team's gone for the right choice. Now, what I found has worked a few times, and I'm going to just stick with it, is going with greens as my 2 Emmas doing the damage. It worked a couple of times over yesterday. No telling if it worked this time or not, really. It's been very random. I mean, this guy's gone for the right choice of tank colour, which is going to make things a lot harder, as it always does. That doesn't mean I'm going to lose, but it does mean I'm going to have to work a lot harder to get the same kind of results. Might come off with a bit of luck and a following wind. Oh, there we are. That certainly sets things up nicely. So I'm going to do my attack boost first, then my defence down. Then I'm going to activate Blunderbuss for the big boost there. Then I'll do the 2 Emmas. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, it's over. Pew, pew. Over in seconds. Going on to the next one, I'm going to stick with the same team. I mean, it can be very effective, as you saw there. I did have a good board that time. Whether I can see that through again, it's nice to start off with a 5-0 green, I'll admit that. That's going to be nice. Just now need to get some of my buff boosting heroes ready as well. Ideally would like Blunderbuss before I activate the 2 Emmas. I don't know if that's going to happen. It is. Now I should have done my defence down thing first before I activated Blunderbuss, because some of them might miss. Only one of them, actually, no, one of them missed and one was withstood. There we are. Boom. Booyah. There we are. That's another win. Let's take this on. Can we finish it on a high note? Obviously, I'm not going to use 75 gold to continue now. If I crash and burn, that would be insane, being as there's only literally 1 battle left over after this one. So this is it, really. If this falls apart, this is the last one. It's not looking as promising, this one. Could still come together. It's hard to say, really. It just needs that little bit of luck with the tiles, and it's not really happening at the moment. Come on. So, oh, there we are. Finally got 5 in a row green. It might be too late. It might work. I'm not going to be able to hold on for Blunderbuss this time. I know last time I did it, I sort of like said, oh yes, let's get Blunderbuss ready and then activate my Emmas. If I do that this time, I think I will be dead before Blunderbuss gets to go off at all. Did help then that Blunderbuss, of course, we get a 5 in a row thing, which makes quite a difference. Now I can activate Blunderbuss. Let's clear some of these off-colour tiles and just hope things come together once they're out the way. Not quite there yet. It's going to be tight. I don't think I'm necessarily going to win this. I'm going to blow this one and see what happens, hoping for a decent number of tiles that are on colour to do some damage, and there certainly weren't. It certainly wasn't too bad. Would have liked a few more. Counter-attack was killing me. I wondered why my heroes were dying. Yeah, counter-attacks finished me off there, and that's it. So counter-attack took me out. Yeah, don't know their team well enough to know who is a counter-attacker. So let's just go back and who is it? I'm obviously not going to try and pronounce the name. Okay, Nightblade. There we are. 200 damage, adds 460. And reflects new state ailments. No, hang on, that can't be right. Is it this one then? Oh yeah, counter-attack. There we are. Yeah, so Ayumi. I don't know where Ayumi's comes from. Is that? No, nobody's clue. Assume she's a hero of the month, but I don't know. Anyway, there we are. So that was a bit of a crash and a burn at the end there, which is a shame. Oh yeah, no, I was going to say I've got one attack left, but of course I can't use it because I'm out of tries. There we go. So, a bit meh, really, altogether. That was, wasn't it, really? Pretty weak summon, pretty weak war effort. I knew it was a raid tournament effort. Sorry, I knew it was going to be pretty bad. Other news: we got the War Machine down the bottom being hit, and the Alliance operation going on in Special Ops. There we are. I'm still going. I've done the first two. I will probably do the third one just to be good for the Alliance, and I'll do my War Machine hits in a second. Let's just see where we are with the War Machine. Where is it? There we are. Oh yeah, I'll finish off the video by doing these. Let's see if we can have some luck and a bit of fun taking a War Machine apart. Probably not. Let's get it stunned. And going to do this and just hope. It's not many green tiles, but oh, there's a 5 in a row green here. I'm going to go for the 5 in a row green. I know. Oh, there we are. They're going to be stunned anyway. More green tiles. I know I could be using attack items and all that. Don't need to get rid of this because the attack down will be undone by Crockett, but probably could have chucked in a flashbang. Might have kept Blunderbuss alive for that little bit longer. More tiles here. Just trying to get this 5 in a row here. That'll at least give me a 5 in a row red. Not going to be making much out of that, so let's just go with this. Probably should have, probably could actually rejig their attack boost. That should keep it stunned for one turn. I don't think it will be stunned this turn unless things take a nice turn, which they did. They managed to stun it. That will do a bit more damage. Not going to be an awful attack, this one. Probably could have done more with some better battle items and all the rest of it. Yeah, I think this is about it, really. There we are. Oh, she resists. That's fine. There we are. That'll be the last turn. Not awful, but not that impressive, I would guess. 22,000, I'll take that. Let's try this time. I'll try and actually remember chucking the flashbang to begin with. So I'm going to chuck in a flashbang just to sort of try and increase the chances of my heroes staying alive, which is obviously good for my heroes. It's obviously bad for the machine. I feel kind of sorry for the machines because they're just going along, minding their own business. And if you don't attack them, they just go away. So they're obviously not actually the bad guys in all this. We're hunting them down when they're just perfectly innocently going about their business. Yeah, they don't do anything if we don't attack them. So we should just let them go, be at peace. Anyway, there we are. Tiles are flying. I'm going to chuck in another flashbang. It's kept. See, this is the beauty of flashbangs. They do sort of help keep people alive, especially when the damage falls, when it basically prevents damage from happening at all. I prefer flashbangs to defense ups personally, or attack down options. I just think that they're very effective for keeping heroes alive for a short time. Obviously, also, so it's going for the stun point. Just kind of running out of stunning options now. Probably could chuck in another flashbang, but it's getting towards the end of the time. There we go. Oh, can we? Yes, let's keep him stunned for one more turn. Stunned again. And there we are, time's up. There we are, slightly better, so that's the effect of flashbangs there. I didn't use any better items than that, but you can see the difference it can make. Anyway, there we are. So, as ever, thank you very much for watching. Do please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And it just remains for me to say, au revoir, goodbye, and may death come swiftly to your enemies.